afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between these road warriors and our home team. Joined by a former NFL quarterback off in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks.
Five weeks come and gone already, and we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
To the well again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Pass play now. Connects on the crosser. He does it. Touchdown! These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
A 400-plus-yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
From the gun on 3rd down. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Dive play straight ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete out to the right side. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
First and 10 at the 40.
First down, play action. Caught out left. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
He's going to throw this one. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Third and inches.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's another first down. A pickup of 2 yards and a first down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. This time looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the
They'll work against the blitz. Setting up the running back screen. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. Result is a first down.
From the red zone on first. We've got a screen to the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Second down now. They need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Dialing up a receiver screen. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And a first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They call pass on 2nd and goal. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And his guys start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The home teams and their running back about to get back to work. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. They go play action on first down. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
It is caught left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
They put a receiver in motion left. 3rd and long for him here. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they sure looks clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. This offense making its way back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now off the play action. Complete over the middle. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes, they so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. Their offense ready to take the field now. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll run it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
They give it to him again. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
31-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the 2nd. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're looking at 3rd and very long. And as that one falls incomplete, defense, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a first down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
It's second down and 10.
Another throw here on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
They'll throw, third and long. And they get to him again! And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fight's deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. 30, hits the 20. And that is a touchdown.
The double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 7.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Throwing off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they're going to have a first down now. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Takes the second down snap. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Got to figure out this third down here. Dropping back to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Escapes a defender. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Gonna keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
They're going play action. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This play goes for 36. And that gives them a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And in he goes for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Home team 21. Visitors 7.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
1st down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one complete to Turner. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's complete to Turner. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that gives him the 1st.
Gain of 7. And a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
The tackle made back at the
Offense to the line for second down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. Their offense running back out now. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Intended for his wideout. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Sticking to the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Air it out on 3rd. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Ooh, and they are lucky to get this one back on the recovery. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On now comes their punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They'll go play action. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
At the 21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another carry for him. And second down only works out for a yard. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
3rd down and
Short
2.
yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play. Fourth down, they're going to throw for it. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Jump off caught by his back. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
Complete to number
So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
All right, back to the ground game here. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. There's a dive up the middle. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll throw it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Throwing from the gun here. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
That's completed right side. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
21 yards. Result is a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
2nd and 6.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It's another 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Drops back, pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Completed to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Complete out to the right side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Here's a design run. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. He's calling his own number again. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Gonna need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Cut near the goal line. He has the touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys push their lead to 18.
Home team 28, visitors 10.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Hand off to the back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now looking to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Now outruns their offense to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Look to throw.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
For number 87.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Slot man in motion left. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got a man left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Slot man motioned over. Throwing again on 2nd. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The visitors ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. They go play action on 1st down. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Brought in left side by Jones. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and just 2 to go.
6-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
Back now, pressure coming. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All set to go now from the 35. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. 1st down, play action. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go play action. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. That outruns their offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Offense to the line. Here we go. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. We've set it downs from the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
The 43-yard line.
They're throwing it. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
Setting up the screen. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense is set. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It's second down and 10.
He's going to throw it again. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on third. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 7 yards.
He's going to keep this one. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
A gain of a yard.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. These guys get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, we've got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. That one splits the uprights. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game.
31. Visitors.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, they'll run. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right up the gut. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Taken down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on second. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10.
Lone back gets the handoff. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. 1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the well again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And some solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it.
And he's in for the touchdown. These guys making a 3-score game in the 4th. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And these guys stretch their lead to 21.
Visitors 17.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. Jukes away from 1. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Another drive coming up for this offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
32.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
An 8-yard pickup. Result is a first down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. To the air on 3rd and long. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. Offense up to the line fast.
And it's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
This offense getting all set for this series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. There's the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. Dive play straight ahead. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Working now from the gun. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That's one he knows he should have had. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the advantage now sits at 24.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Brings in the kick at the 9. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The offense headed back to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying the right side. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his back complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Sticking to the air here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing from the gun. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd.
Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.